Activating and enlivening your wild and primal sexuality is not just something fun to do, it's essential. Living out and having a consistent, pleasure-filled, big O life, especially in long-term partnership. The primal and wild sexuality is one of the last key phases in integrating our whole sexual body. So whether you like it or not, we have this already. And if it's in our shadow, if we're repressing it, it's going to come out sideways. And we're already seeing this in our world. Actually, we find it kind of normal. We even talk about it often and complain about it. For men, the deepest part of the wild and primal is this and duck consciousness. And when understood and embodied through an embodiment, not just intellectually, but through the body, you actually are able to gain the ability to extract the resources and the energy of this natural life force energy that's through the male body, and you can use it towards what you want to create in the world. Also, whenever there's something like a shadow piece that would create harm in the world, when you know it to the depth of your core, you have full agency and choice here. If you're not aware of its power, if you're not aware of what it can do, it will come out and start to control your life and come out sideways. You'll also be more susceptible to influence in this coming out in a sideways way. And how we see this in our culture is through grape culture and through war. And companies and countries monopolize on this shadowy piece of the primal and wild sexuality in men in particular. And for women, the deepest, shadowiest part of the wild and primal sexuality is this witchy wildness, this ability to understand, hear, and focus in on what's happening in community space, what is needed here, how to transmute through the body. When we aren't allowed or feel safe to be able to move and undulate with the world, to transmute and to digest unnecessary things in ourselves, but also globally, because there's a personal wounding that we digest, everybody does, and there's a collective wounding that we digest. When we're denied this natural sense of autonomy and personal power, it comes out sideways in the form of manipulation. Also autoimmune disorders. Because if we're playing small, it takes a lot of psychological energy to compress our bodies and contort us in weird ways. And I promise you, our wild and primal sexuality is the key to long-lasting, deep, pleasure-filled experience with self, the world, and with another. So if it's natural and it's meant to be here, just like a sidewalk, when you throw cement on it, the plants are still going to find their way through. I mean, it's not going to be as lush as it would be if you allowed it to be, but the plants are going to find their way through. And it's the same with us, although it's going to come out sideways and it's going to create chaos and drama, depression, behavior that you're wondering why you're doing or not. So if any of this is interesting you or speaking to you, reach out and book a call with me. This is absolutely some of the things that we touch on in my erotic repatterning system, where we deep dive into what is your sexuality inside of your body and actually architecturally restructure it so that you are living it out. Also stabilizing with actual practices, audio practices, where you are allowing yourself to become this within a 6-month period of time. You are looking around going, oh, I am now embodying this. This is truly me. This is truly me. This is not a thought process. This is not an idea. I am living this out.